welcome to day 18 of the video series, and today we're going to be looking at stamping with water. Depending on what ink you use, you can easily stamp backgrounds using just water, which is kind of funny because I just said we're stamping with water. But anyway, to start with, I'm going to take some watercolor cardstock and I'm going to apply the ink direct to paper. Distress ink, I'm going to use the Festive Berries Distress ink and now the Festive Berries Distress Oxides. I chose to use the same color and the same background stamp so you could see the difference between the two. So I went ahead and made sure those panels are good and dry, and then I'm grabbing this peppermint stick background from Catherine Pooler and I'm going to spray it heavily with water. Then I'm going to take my cardstock and press that right onto that stamp, and this is where the stamping with water comes in. I'm making sure to apply good pressure here, and I'm holding the paper in place for a few seconds so the water has time to absorb into the paper. And when you lift it up, you can see the background there. It's not going to be obviously the same kind of result as you would get if you used ink, but I think the background is really quite pretty. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the Distress Oxide inked panel. I sprayed the stamp with water. I'm pressing the panel directly onto the stamp, pressing very hard. Then I'm going to peel that up. I'm going to make sure both background panels are good and dry, and then you'll see the background just kind of come to life. It's really, really pretty, and I find that if you use nice, solid stamps when you're stamping with water, you're going to get very good results. So take a look. Can you see that background there? I just think it's neat. And it's funny, those are the exact same color. To the right is the Distress ink, to the left is the Distress Oxide. This is the Christmas Glow stamp set from Penny Black. I'm going to grab my MISTI stamping tool, place my card into the tool. I'm going to first I'm going to prep both card bases with my anti-static tool because I'm going to ink up that stamp with some VersaMark ink. Then I sprinkled on some Gilded embossing powder from Brutus Monroe off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and heat set that. And look at that. Now when your heat gun is good and warm up, this is how fast your heat embossing goes. Just like this. It's so pretty. Then I've got this surface sweep, which is new to me, and I am able to just brush off any stray powder, anything all over my surface. I love that little tool. So I kept that in my video because I've heard of it, never used it. I thought it was, why do I need that when I can just use my sleeve of my shirt? But really that little sweeper comes in handy. So here's a look at these cards, and look closely. You can see that beautiful peppermint stick background. It's very subtle but very cool. So think about what's in your stash and what you can stamp with water. I'll see you tomorrow.